Okay, y'all look at the thumbnail. Y'all see it, bro. I don't know who this one is. It is what is Camilla Kakara. I don't know, bro. I think this a fan made Vegeta. How strong is this Vegeta? I don't know what Vegeta this is, bro. But usually I don't do like the fan made type ones. But with this, well, like I said, I will let some slide. I will let some slide. I will let certain ones slide. But we gotta do my GOAT, the one that holds the show. I told y'all this. I told y'all this every day. The man, the prince, the king, the CEO. Vegeta, bro. Stop playing with it, bro. How strong it is for Vegeta? I don't know, bro. Let's just check it out.
Kakumei Vegeta.
Kakumei Vegeta, bro. What? Okay. I don't know how strong this one is, but bro, yo, bro. Without Vegeta, bro, he without Vegeta, the show wouldn't be carried, bro.
Surpassing Kakarot, Vegeta's one and only goal.
He did surpass him, and I never saw this, but I'm pretty sure he surpassed Goku.
With Vegeta's strength rising higher and higher, but never fully eclipsing, he has to choose a different path. But the fans of the series decided,
bro, look at that.
Eclipsing, he has to choose.
Y'all can't, bro. Come, bro. Look at the earrings, bro. And this ain't even glazing, bro. Just this, bro. Wait, what, bro? How can y'all not, bro? How can y'all, bro? Look where's the GOAT? Well, my second GOAT, bro. Y'all gotta tune in on that. Look at, okay, yo, you know. Wait, where's the GOAT? Where's the GOAT? Wait. Where's the GOAT? Where's the GOAT? Bro, come on, stop playing with him, bro. That was my second GOAT, but you already know. Bro, look at this, bro. Or repose, man. Bro, stop playing, bro.
Different path, but the fans of the series decided to take this into their own hands and keep Vegeta on course. And instead of getting the strength of a destroyer, he's going to put one in the dirt. In the Dragon Ball,
that's the bar. He's gonna put them in the dirt. Wait a minute. That's because Vegeta can do it. No one can do it like him. Vegeta can do it. Vegeta can only person really can do that, bro. And sometimes I really do believe that Vegeta can really can be Superman. You know what I'm saying? Like, it is what it is. That's how you know what I'm saying. This is how I see things. But you know, let me stop capping, bro. That's just me. Hell, that's just crazy glaze for me, bro. But he up there though.
Destroyer. He's going to put one.
Bro, look at him, bro. Come stop playing with the GOAT, bro.
Dirt. In the Dragon Ball fan
bro, look at this. And it's just a fan manga, bro. Just look at it, bro. Just look at this. I never saw this fan manga, bro.
The title Dragon Ball Kakumei, we finally get to see the fruits of Vegeta's strength at last, as Vegeta is informed that 17's wish had brought back all the universes that were erased, and Goku has been captured by the gods.
So Goku been captured, and now my GOAT, our GOAT, who holds the story of all these stories, even though this is a fan story, but he holds the story in the canon story too, without the GOAT. Without respectfully, nothing wouldn't happen, bro.
Imprisoned in Universe Zero.
Don't worry, Goku. My boy, the GOAT, the real GOAT is going to save you, bro.
Vegeta has 2 years to prepare for the war on creation.
2 years. He don't need 3 now. No 3, no 4. He just need 2.
And heads to Universe 6, arriving on planet Sadala.
Universe 6, bro.
Meeting up with Cabba, Cauliflower, Kale, and even Broly. Vegeta must prepare the warrior.
Look at the talk, bro. You see look at the, bro, look at the veins, bro. And it's just fan, bro. Look, bro. Let me shut up now.
Race for the biggest battle they will ever fight. Meeting the king of Sadala, he's appointed to train all of the Saiyans, but he's forbidden to use the king of Sadala. He's appointed to train all of the Saiyans.
That's a top, bro. Oh my god. I never saw that fan man right here. That's what I'm saying. Oh my god.
But he's forbidden to use any of his transformations. Day in and day out, their strength increases.
He forbidden to use his powers and stuff
more and use any of his transformations.
Transformation, to be exact.
Day in and day.
But you don't need to do that though.
Out their strength.
But he's really him.
Increases more and more, with the gifted Saiyans Kale, Cauliflower, Cabba, and Broly making massive strides in their evolution, training together alone with Vegeta every night. using their full strength. But among the stars, death is on its way to make the Saiyan race go extinct once again. Warriors from Universe 14 are traveling throughout the multiverse, destroying everything in sight, and head to Universe 6 to start slaughtering everyone in the universe. However, one of these warriors isn't like the others, being gifted with unlimited knowledge and getting the mantle passed down. Universe 14 has a brand new destroyer, the god of destruction, Amaran.
Oh my god.
Vegeta senses a massive amount of energy approaching as he says that this energy feels like a destroyer. Vegeta prepares the planet for battle as all of the Saiyans put up a key barrier to protect the planet, but the sky turns black as a massive ball of destruction breaks through the barrier straight through the clouds and explodes on the battlefield and crash landing on planet Sadala. The demons are finally here, with a god at the center. And the first words that this new destroyer says when he sees
that dang god destruction
Vegeta is, "You are strong." The god of destruction starts doing an entire analysis on Vegeta, deducing that Vegeta is a Saiyan that was trained by the angel Whis and has the ability to raise and lower his power level. Vegeta asks, "Who are you?" But before he can get an answer, Amaran uses a chain that grabs Vegeta's leg and pulls him into a massive gut punch, sending him flying into the air. Broly chases after Vegeta, but is stopped by the two demons, and before Broly can land a punch, one of them opens up a portal and Vegeta recovers and transforms immediately into Super Saiyan Blue. Hitting the destroyer back down to the planet, their fight becomes more and more intense, and Vegeta is able to grab his mask, saying, "This is the last time I'll ask you." But before Vegeta can finish, a portal opens up and a fist comes flying through, punching Vegeta in the face.
Oh, that freak came for Cheetah. Oh, I thought it was like that. I thought that was for Cheetah, bro. I don't know.
Sending him flying. And this sets up the destroyer's next attack, blasting Vegeta directly in the stomach.
Dang.
And Vegeta gets up once again.
He ate that. That's why he's the GOAT, bro. That's light work, bro. That's light work, bro. No one can do it like him. No one can do it like Vegeta, bro. He's really him. He the one really carried the story in Super, bro. In Super and back in Super, bro. Back before Super, bro. Just being real.
Determined to put a god of destruction in his place, Vegeta grabs the destroyer's chains and slams his body into the planet, but Amaran was able to avoid it at the very last second and headbutts Vegeta in the face, saying that attacks like those aren't going to do any damage to a destroyer. Trying to provoke Vegeta even further, he says he wants to see Vegeta's reaction when his henchmen find his wife Bulma, but that was a mistake. Vegeta explodes with power and Amaran gets excited, saying final. Vegeta.
Wait, before he even.
Amaran gets excited.
Oh, he can't even finish the word. He just said finally and
saying final.
That's dope, bro. Vegeta is really him, bro. Vegeta is really him. If you say one thing about his woman, oh, it's over. You're done. You're done. You're done. You're done. You're cooked. You're done. You're done and cooked. You're finished. You're done.
Vegeta lands a devastating right hook to the destroyer's jaw, sending him flying into a combo strand of heavier and heavier attacks until Vegeta puts his hands together to fire a Gallic gun. But
the Gallic gun, but we ain't seen that in so long.
They are wrapped up by chains, and the destroyer pulls Vegeta in once again, landing a wide open punch to the face. But just like Beerus, that's food.
He ate that. He ate that. He ate that. I'm really him. I am really him.
Punching the destroyer into a mountain.
Bro, look at them veins, bro.
Breaking free of his chains.
Bro, look at
That's food.
Bro, look at the veins, bro.
Destroyer into a mountain and breaking.
And bro just like he having fun, bro. Bro like he having fun. The smirk on his face, bro.
Free of his chains, he lands a double axe-handed slam on top of his head. The destroyer rises from the rubble, laughing, wanting to drag this fight on longer and longer, because he's having way too much fun. But that's when the energy shifts, and a power unlike anything else awakens, and they have no idea what they've just done. But that one will be a story for another day. Vegeta and the destroyer's battle.
Wait, was that Broly?
continues as the Destroyer taunts Vegeta, saying that Bulma won't last till the end of the day. But Vegeta says, let's finish this conversation with our fists. Charging at the god, both fighters are having a true battle of gods, and Broly's rampage comes to an end. With everyone else defeated, Vegeta has reached his limit. Amaran tells Vegeta that Vegeta still hasn't used his full strength. His knowledge knows that he has something else far beyond this. The Destroyer starts massacring all of the Saiyans, using a giant scythe to slice them apart. And before Amaran can finish off another, Vegeta knees him in the face, and the Destroyer's eyes light up. This is the power that he saw, moving so fast that Broly didn't even see him move yet. And this is where the story flips. Vegeta's done being a Destroyer. He's been doing it his whole life. He was the Prince of Destruction, and now he's the King of the Angels.
King of the Angels? That's crazy.
Standing before the God of Destruction is the second mortal in existence to achieve a power that not even the gods can reach. Kakarot won't leave him in the dust forever. This is Ultra Instinct Vegeta. Seeing Vegeta's new strength, the Destroyer decides to use all of his, as his aura becomes more sinister than ever. And as he throws the first punch, it hits straight oxygen, as Vegeta dodges out of the way and lands a massive punch to the stomach. Amaran is shocked as Vegeta's movements, aura, and demeanor are completely different now, as he tries to use his knowledge to find a weakness, but that's when Vegeta stops.
So he basically, Vegeta flipped it in a way.
Moving and breaks through his flaw, landing another massive punch. But that's when the energy of destruction engulfs Vegeta, and once again, he's able to avoid it. Vegeta's mind is so honed that he can see the path that he needs to take before he takes it. But this slight thinking is stopping Vegeta from completely mastering this form, and the Destroyer decides to paint the planet red, killing more Saiyans in Vegeta's face, making Vegeta's emotions go wild. And Vegeta lands another attack on the god, and instantly dodges a death beam to the face. Vegeta taunts the god, saying that a deity is being looked down upon by a mortal. But that's when the Destroyer uses telekinesis to pull all of the Saiyans into a massive ball, crushing them, and forces Vegeta's emotions to flare once again. And that was his opening. Using his sickle to stab Vegeta through the shoulder and slamming him into the mountain, but Vegeta grabs the chain and pulls him in, firing a point-blank mouth beam to the face. But Vegeta's stamina is running completely dry, and it looks like this is the end. When the Destroyer turns his attention to the remaining Saiyans, and Vegeta tells him to stop, all of the Saiyans transform for one final stand, and Gabba rushes in, but is only met with death, getting stabbed through the chest and ripping out his heart. Vegeta stands with tears in his eyes, and energy restored enough by the King of Saiyans to make one last stand. But for some reason, Vegeta's emotions are eerily calm as he eats a punch to the gut, and the god retreats into space as his energy has been completely used up. The Destroyer decides to fire one last destruction ball to end the entire planet, but Vegeta uses everything he has and punches the god to the moon, and to everyone's surprise, he spares him. Instead of killing him on the spot, Vegeta tells him to run away and send a warning to anyone who wants to challenge him. They will be defeated. The story of Dragon Ball Kakumei follows the events of the Tournament of Power in the Broly movie, in which Goku in just the very first arc was able to throw punches capable of destroying the entire Universe 7 macrocosm, with this macrocosm housing realms that transcend the concepts of space and time. And after all of Super and all these events, the Prince is only getting billions of times stronger. Overall, Kakumei Vegeta would scale from complex multiversal to outer versal, with infinite to irrelevant speed. And shout out to Vegeta, who dropped 100 to sponsor this video. In the end, Vegeta refuses to be left in Kakarot's shadow and will make his own light that blinds the gods themselves. Because out of all of the Saiyans, the king is here, and now everyone knows that even gods feel fear. What's up, guys? It's Define. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you guys like and
That
subscribe.
was dope.
And hit and make sure it's like this. And which one is your favorite? Prince of all Saiyan.
All right. And there you go, ladies and gentlemen, bro. It's the fan made thing, yo, dope. But you already know. Link up on the screen, not the good stuff, man.